Je connais que cru, j'ai déjà la recette. La teinture la plus célèbre, je passe le célèbre. Le navire n'a pas coulé, mais t'es bête ou quoi? C'est moi, je parti Caprio. Première top, c'est un verre, je voulais pas de Clio. C'est la vie, on se la rame s'il y a pas de Zéo. J'avais quelques projets sur le côté. À tout moment, frère, je pouvais. Ils ont perdu la tête, ils disent qu'il n'y a plus d'espoir. Ça charbonne matin et soir. Ils sont t'en fais pas, les épaules, ils veulent noir. Quelques contrats, quelques serments, quelques mandats, mais que pour les vrais. J'avais des projets qui rapportent, le poteau a tout gâché. J'avais prévu de payer sa donne, mais la petite a tout gâché. Je devais remplir mon Bercy, pardon maman, j'ai tout gâché. Le salon sera rempli d'or, t'inquiète pas, c'est pas gâté. Demain ça devient trop long, s'il y a un problème, on rêve tout de suite. Me raconte pas leur story, les autres c'est le dernier de mes soucis. Demain ça devient trop loin, s'il y a un problème, on rêve tout de suite. Me raconte pas leur story, les autres c'est le dernier de mes soucis. Les autres c'est le dernier de mes soucis. T'es pas le sang, t'es pas de la famille. J'ai un peu des mots au fond de moi. Je veux juste m'éloigner loin de toi. La vie c'est pas compliqué, c'est un choix. On a rêvé de la vie d'artiste. On a côtoyé les quartiers chics. Je me suis beaucoup mélangé. C'est ça mon seul regret. Quelques contrats, quelques 0 euros aux OP. Quelques mandats, que pour les vrais. J'avais des projets qui rapportent, le poteau a tout gâché. J'avais prévu de payer sa donne, mais la petite a tout gâché. Je devais remplir mon Bercy, pendant maman j'ai tout gâché. Le salon sera rempli d'or, t'inquiète pas, c'est pas gâté. Demain ça devient trop long, s'il y a problème, on règle tout de suite. Me raconte pas leur story, les autres c'est le dernier de mes soucis. Demain ça devient trop loin, s'il y a problème, on règle tout de suite. Me raconte pas leur story, les autres c'est le dernier de mes soucis.
Power off.
We are live on Original FC back in the cut. Now saying another live stream. We're on a live stream. Hey, listen, we're on a live stream flow right now these days. We're on a live stream flow these days. Shout out Dark Side, shout out my brother, Self-Made Sicario. It's a different kind of live today. It's not your usual basketball content, usual LaMelo Ball content. I'm going back to my roots. Football. Now, this is a preview for the Manchester United Arsenal game this Sunday. Huge game in the title race. Huge game. Huge game. And the question I posed in the title was, are Arsenal finally ready to win the Premier League? Are they finally ready to win the Premier League? Because Arsenal this season look legit. They look legit. They look legit this season, man. I'm going to do a deep dive into Arsenal and what's behind their run form. I'm also going to obviously take a look at United's recent run of form leading into this game, which makes the game on Sunday a huge game, a huge game. Right, Arsenal winning the Prem. I'd say City have dropped points against Wolves. Listen, City they don't look the same unbeatable team that they always have. They don't. They look like a team that can be beaten. And the way Arsenal are moving right now, Arsenal are a team full of young, hungry players. They play an intense style of football. But they play real football. They bop teams about. They look like Man City. They look like Man City more than Man City these days. It's crazy. Mikel Arteta has done wonders for this team. He's done wonders. Absolute wonders for this team, man. Absolute wonders. But the game on Sunday is going to be a huge game. Huge game. Huge game. It's one of those games where if Arsenal win it, these are the kind of games you win where if Arsenal are the team to win, the unlimited amount of motivation and hunger to go on to win the league, it will be crazy coming off this game because Listen, we all know how it is, innit? United, Arsenal, two sides of England. United are in the north, Arsenal in the south. But it's the hood derby. Arsenal United's always been a hood derby. It's always been a hood derby. Ain't a rivalry in the sense of the word where the two teams are close to each other. Nah, man. This is a hood derby. You know what I'm saying? In school, when the man was growing up, it was United, Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I'm a United fan. Most of my brethren are either United fans or Arsenal fans. In London, it's a mad team. It's a hood derby in London. It's a big, massive game. Now, getting into Arsenal, right? Arsenal's a lot of the things. So, you look at Arsenal this season and why they've been able to put themselves in the position they're in today, where they're 8 points ahead. I think now they're 5 points ahead, seeing as City won yesterday. But still, 5 points ahead at now what we'd say is the halfway point of the season, probably even past the halfway point of the season. A lot of the reasoning behind Arsenal's successes, Mikel Arteta came in with a plan. Say word, G-son. Say word, they got you on Twitter as well. Twitter be bullshit, man. Twitter be playing games, bro. Twitter be playing games, man. Twitter be playing games, man. But hey, you're here anyways, regardless. That's all that matters. I'm saying I hope you get your account back. Yeah, man. Twitter be playing fucking games, man. But anyways, getting back into Arsenal, right? First and foremost, the confidence and belief that Arsenal as a team had in Mikel Arteta to persevere with him. This is now his 4th season. It hasn't been an easy ride for Mikel Arteta. There were some low points last season before that. But the patience and the confidence that they've had in the rebuild, in Mikel Arteta's vision to rebuild Arsenal, has been incredible. Like, Arsenal were in a real mess. They were in a real mess. Players that were nowhere near good enough to play for Arsenal. Players that didn't care to play for Arsenal. Players that didn't know how to play the style of football that Mikel Arteta wanted to play. You didn't have hungry players. That's all turned around this season. This season, you see a young team. I believe Arsenal probably have the youngest, if not the second youngest team in the league on average. A young team, a hungry team, an intense team, a team that is built in the vision of Mikel Arteta. Arsenal play a 4-3-3. They play a 4-3-3. Their backline, you've got Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko, I believe, that plays on the left. You look at that backline, right? You look at their right backs and their left backs. Both fullbacks that are, their technical ability is second to none. You have technicians at your right back and left back spots. Guys like Zinchenko who can play midfield. Now, if you know Mikel Arteta, he's from the school of Pep Guardiola. That tiki-taka, possession-based football, triangles all over the pitch, keeping possession and making that possession count. So those fullbacks fit right into his system. The Ben Whites, the Zinchenkos. You look at it, there's two centre-backs. Saliba is 21 years old and one of the best centre-backs in the league already. Already. And shout out to him, because it ain't been easy for him, you know. The guy got bought from Saint Etienne in France and went straight back on loan to Saint Etienne because obviously he had this unfortunate situation with his family. It hasn't been easy. It has not been easy. And for such a young guy to come into the Premier League this season in what is essentially his debut season for Arsenal and play with the mental capability, to show the mental capabilities that he's had, to play like such a leader at the back at such a young age, a big shout out to him, man. But he's so solid. He's so solid. An athletic powerhouse that is comfortable on the ball. One thing you'll notice about this Arsenal team, every player on the pitch, or almost every player on the pitch, is technically proficient. You go into the midfield, Thomas Partey, in that midfield. You got Thomas Partey, who to me is the best DM in the league. He's the best number 6 in the league. His ability to get the ball from the centre backs and to play line-breaking pass after line-breaking pass and just open up the pitch, second to none. It's crazy. Like, I was annoyed as hell when Arsenal got him. The last 2 seasons, he's had a few injuries and it hasn't been easy for him, but everything sort of clicked for Arsenal this season. You've got a forward-thinking DM like him, who also defensively, big, strong, athletic guy who can body any of your midfielders off the ball. What are you going to do? He's unplayable. To me, he's unplayable. What can you do with him on a pitch? Defensively, he will shut you down. Going forward, he can open up your midfield and kill you with line-breaking passes. Now, on either side, you've got... So now, next to Partey, you've got somebody like Xhaka, who even for the first part of the season actually had a bit of a position change and played further up the pitch. Xhaka has been balling this season. Xhaka, who up until this season was the most hated man in North London. The most hated man in North London. Multiple times during his Arsenal career, I thought his Arsenal career was done. And somehow he is still here. And not only is he still standing, he's thriving. He's thriving. He's thriving. He's thriving. He's a leader on the pitch. He knows how to galvanise the young players, and he knows what it means to play for Arsenal. He's had such a crazy upturn in his performances this season as well. And then the magic piece in that midfield, Martin Ødegaard. I slept on him. I slept on Ødegaard. I put my hands up. I slept on Ødegaard. I slept on Dookie. He is silky, boy. That brother is silky on the ball. He's silky. He's silky, man. Somebody who is quality in the half spaces, doesn't need much space, very silky, very agile player. Somebody's able to weave in and out, get in between your midfield and your attack. His final ball has come on leaps and bounds this season. In the final third, when he gets that ball, his final ball has come on leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds. And now he's adding goals to his game. That's a problem. If he starts to add goals to his game, that's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. Arsenal are such a dangerous team. And what makes the most dangerous component, or components, I should say, of their team are their wingers. Saka, Martinelli. The most dynamic, the most electric, most dangerous wing pairing in the league. Martinelli is a freight train. Like, technically, I have my questions about him. You know what I'm saying? He dribbles with his head down. He's got an iffy first touch. Technically, I'm still iffy about Martinelli. I'm not sold technically around Martinelli. But what Martinelli's value, what he brings to the team, is his directness, his aggressiveness on the ball. He is a bullet. And when he gets going, when he gets ahead of steam, he's a defender's worst nightmare. I'll tell you what, yeah. You couldn't name me 3 fullbacks in the league that would want to play up against Martinelli. No way. No way. No way. No way. And he's one of them booky ballers. Hey, listen, man. You know in school, you ever played against a man that was just booky on the ball? Booky. Pulling shit off, but he don't even know how he's pulling shit off. You don't know how he's pulling shit off. Them booky man there. Even to my guys that, primarily watch basketball guys. You know them ballers that just hop on the court and they're just booky. But shit's just working for them. And it just always works for them. Them fluky guys there. That's Martinelli. Ricochets, bounces, whatever. They always fall for him. dribbling past guys, but he can't really dribble like that, but it works. He's one of them guys, but he's so valuable to that team because what he offers with that directness and that aggressiveness down the wing, there's not many in the league that offer that. There's not many in the league that offer that, and it offers Arsenal such a dynamic in their team that they never really had, well, that they haven't had for a long, long time. Now going on to the right side, Bukayo Saka. To me, he's the best winger in the league, and right now he's one of the best wingers in the world. He's added goals to his game this season. He's got his end product. He's finishing in front of goal. I don't know who he was training with in the summer, what changes he was doing. Carry it on, because my bro, what takes you from here to here is being able to finish a dinner. It's being able to have that end product, to be a bagsman. And Saka's become a bagsman this season in big games. On the ball, for a guy who's not that. I mean, he's what, 5'10", 5'11"? He's about my height, right? Average height. But the way he's able to shield the ball, the way he's able to put his body between the ball and a defender, shrug guys off like it's nothing. Saka's strength on the ball is underrated. Now, when he gets the ball, he is weaving in and out of guys, speed, directness, quality ball, and technically, he is sweet on the ball. Technically, he's cold, man. Saka's cold, bro. Saka's cold, fam. Bro, like, and bro, I hate Arsenal, G. Bro, I hate Arsenal, bro. I'll be so raw. I can't stand for these men to win the league, bro. But as a football head, bro, as a football man, G, man sitting there watching Arsenal thinking, yo, I have to give these their credit because they're dynamic, they're fluid, they're expansive, they're aggressive, they're intense, they're hungry. What more? They're young. What more would you want from your team? They have everything right now. And they have all the tools and the weapons right now to go and to win this Premier League. For the first time to be able to do so since 2004. Bro, it will finish me to see Arsenal in the league. But man can't even hate. Because football-wise, they're bopping teams. They're warming teams up quickly. They have one thing as well about them. When they start their games in the league, especially this season, they start so fast. They get you out the gate within 20 minutes. They've collapsed you within 20 minutes. That's what Arsenal are doing. They're a jump out gang. Referee blows for kickoff. Bang. Within 5 minutes, they've scored. Jump out gang. They don't give you no time to breathe, bro. Credit to Mikel Arteta, man, because his vision is coming to light. And he's got the players that he finally wants. That are doing the business for him. They're doing the business for him. And if you were asking me, Emirates, 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, I think they're smoking United, bro. I think they're smoking United. I think they're smoking United. I think it's going to be a quick 3-1. Yeah, and they're signing players as well. Because if there was one thing you were to say, if there was one critique maybe you'd have of Arsenal this season, in terms of what they may be lacking in order to win the Premier League on the end of the season, it's quality and depth in the winger positions, in the back line. And look what Arsenal have gone and done in January. They've gone and signed Trossard from Brighton to quality winger. I'm pretty sure Trossard's Brighton's top scorer this season. Quality winger. Gone and signed him in January. Gone and signed that centre-back, that Polish centre-back from the Serie A. He looks like a quality player to me. Look like they're going to go and grab that right-back from La Liga, from Real Valladolid, I think. But quality reinforcements. That's the kind of shit you need to do if you're trying to win a league, bro. And that's why, to me, this Arsenal team is it's a very, very different team. It's a very, very dangerous team. to the Arsenal I've seen over. And it scares me because I do not fuck with them niggas, bro. I don't fuck with them niggas, too. I don't fuck with Arsenal. I don't fuck with Arsenal. I don't fuck with their fans. Because they chat so much even when they're losing. So imagine when they're winning, bro. Unbearable, fam. I think they're going to smoke United on Sunday, personally. And listen, it's a little early for me to give my prediction right now because I was going to say my prediction to the end. But, bro, like, just dissecting Arsenal the way I have so far, when you watch them, it's like, bro, they're scary. Yeah, geez, son, they're scary, bro. They're scary, bro. They're scary, bro. You know as well, being a United fan, bro, we ain't trying to see Arsenal in the league. But you got to be objective. You've got to understand the game. You've got to watch the game. And when you're watching Arsenal, you're watching a team that they look like the best in the country. They've been the best country in the league. They've been the best team in the country so far. Comfortably. City don't look the same team. City look, even though Haaland's on a crazy goal scoring run, City look like a very beatable team to me. United showed me that on the weekend, last weekend. Now getting on to United because it's the other team in the preview. United right now, third place. They've been on a run of form recently that has sort of put them there and thereabouts in the title race. To those saying though that United, that fully believe United are in the title race, right? For those fully believing, right, that United are in the title race, Rev, is Manchester better this year? Yeah, United are far better this year. We had a new manager coming in the summer, Erik ten Hag, who's starting to get his vision is starting to come into fruition. We're starting to play some quality football. Man. Players look like they're buying in. Players look like they actually have respect for the manager. The United players of old, the last few seasons, never really have respect for their manager, which was a big problem. Managers lost the dressing room. Erik ten Hag looks like he's got the dressing room. He's got players. He's got Rashford in the form of his life. He's got guys balling. You know, we're third place right now. We're a point behind City or 4 points behind City. Like, we're in a good situation right now. My brother Patrick, big love, bro. Big love. Who do you support, my bro? If you don't mind me asking, who do you support? If you support any team. But yeah, getting on to United. My caution to United fans, right? I don't think United are ready yet to be a title-winning team. Not this season, anyways. I don't think United are ready to be a team that competes with Arsenal or City this season. We're not G-Side. We gotta be real, G-Side. We're not. We gotta be real. Patrick. Hold on, bro. Leeds and United, bro. You support Leeds and Manchester United. How does that work? Wait. Leeds and United fans hate each other, bro. How do you support two teams that are rivals? You got to explain that one to me, bro. Big up, though. Big up United fan. You know what I'm saying? Big up. Yeah, G-Side, I still believe. I don't think we're that far away. I think Erik ten Hag's decision, in terms of the football that we've been playing, this season, right? I don't think we're that far away. I think what we're lacking right now is, right, okay, it's still Erik ten Hag's first season, right? So he's not got all the players that he probably wants in all of his positions. You can see he's still clearing out the deadwood. Maguire getting sold this summer. McTominay getting sold this summer. Elanga, get him the fuck out of there. Like, there's still a lot of deadwood bum players that need to go, right? But what's encouraging to me about Erik ten Hag is we finally look like we have a team for the first time in a long time that has a style of play, right? It's not all the way there yet. There's still bits and bobs of our games where we still lack, right? for example, the Crystal Palace game during midweek where we dropped points. First half, we were popping the ball about nicely, quick, fluid play, right? But come the second half, there was a crazy drop-off because, number one, we didn't have a striker that could relieve pressure off the midfielders and hold the ball. And number two, when you bring on guys like McTominay, you lose control of the midfield. You lose control of the game. And that's what happened in the second half. And that's what happened in a lot of second halves of games. We've lost control of games. And we've not really created much. When you look at teams like City, look at teams like Arsenal, they put their foot on the necks of teams, bro. If they're 1-0 up, best believe they're going to go 2, 3, 4-0 up. They're going to put their foot on your neck and smoke you. All right? Or you saw a documentary on Leeds. I feel you. I think I know which documentary you're talking about as well. I think, was it a team with like Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell, who else? Was it, who's that guy that signed for United? Was it Matt Smith? Something like that. But yeah, Leeds had a cold team. Rio Ferdinand, Jonathan Woodgate. Yeah, Leeds had a cold team. Right, Leeds had some ballers back in the day, man. But yeah, with United, like G Sutton said, we need a quality striker. Listen, Martial is my guy. That's my brother. That is my guy. I was in the trenches with Martial. Get me? When we was down bad, Martial and Rashford kept the man them afloat. So I got real love for Martial. But he's not title winning quality, man. He's not a striker that you look at and think, this is somebody that we can win a Premier League with, starting up front. He doesn't score enough goals, right? And I know Erik ten Hag likes Martial for his system because he's somebody that technically is quality on the ball. Great hold-up play, can link up play, can bring wingers, midfielders into play, and can keep possession and relieve pressure off midfielders, right? I know Erik ten Hag likes that. He loves that, in fact. And Erik ten Hag, quite frankly, loves Martial. He's come out plenty of times and said, this is my guy, this is my striker, right? So I'm not going to really argue with a manager, especially a manager that's producing results and producing a good style of football. But ultimately, if you're a striker, and not just a striker for any team, a striker for a team trying to win the league, my bro, you got to score goals, man. You have to be a guy that is hungry for goals. It's just plain and simple. You're a striker. Strikers get judged on goals, bro. Yes, all the other skills you provide are quality and they're valuable to the team. But as a striker, your most valuable asset is scoring goals, and that will never change. And unfortunately, Martial just doesn't score enough goals, right? But for this season, he's going to have to be our starting number 9 because that Weghorst Duke that we signed, trash baller. You know what I'm saying? Trash baller. Not going to cut him. My objectives for United this season are just to make top 4, get those Champions League spots. Maybe if we can keep this run of form going, maybe we might have a shot at the title. But I don't really put any hopes or faith into that. What striker do I think would be good for United? Patrick. The thing is, Patrick, the market right now for a striker for better the striker, the market for a striker in world football right now is shambolic. It is actually shambolic. There's not many options for strikers out there, unfortunately. That's a difficult thing about getting a strike in today's day and age. So yeah, it's all good for me to say Martial is not a guy for us going forward, but unfortunately, the reason he's still our striker is because there's not really any great options out there. You got maybe Harry Kane, who, I mean, you got good to great options, but it's very few and far between, right? You got Harry Kane, but Harry Kane is 30 years old. He's going to be on the wrong side of 30, and he's somebody that, to me, physically is declining. Yes, his goal scoring numbers are ridiculous, but I don't think Harry Kane. I don't have trust in Harry Kane in the big time to produce the goods for me. I've seen too much over the course of his career that shows me he's one of them men that bags, but he bags for Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? He bags for Tottenham. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like 25 points per game for the Golden State Warriors or the Boston Celtics is different to 25 points per game for the Sacramento Kings. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's Harry Kane. Harry Kane's got 200 Premier League goals, ridiculous number. But when it's come to big games, cup finals, where does this guy go? Where is he at? He don't show nothing, bro. He ain't got the minerals, bro. And to play for Manchester United, you got to be a character, bro. You got to be a big character in the big games, bro. I don't see that in him. My choice for our starting number 9 going into next season would be Ivan Toney from Brentford. I would love for United to go and buy Ivan Toney. I think Ivan Toney is a striker that provides all the functions that Erik ten Hag requires for his team to be successful. He's unbelievable in the air, unbelievable link-up play, unbelievable hold-up play, great first touch, and he's a striker. He scores goals, tap-ins in the box. He scores goals. He knows where the goal is. The new kid that's killing it, he's on par to break the goal record. Where did he come? Haaland from Man City. He came from Dortmund. Ridiculous striker. Crazy striker. He's fake. He's like a 6'4" Zlatan Ibrahimovic with speed. You know what I'm saying? Built in a lab. Yeah, man. Ivan Toney is a great player, bro. Yeah, he's unbelievable from 18 yards. He's unbelievable from the penalty spot. I think he has the best penalty record in Europe right now. He's a fantastic player, man. I believe he's the perfect striker for Manchester United in the system that we play. Perfect striker. And I will shell out big money for him. Especially when you're shelling out 100 mil on guys like Antony, who to me is... Let me speak on Antony for a second. He's a fucking scrub. 100 mil on Antony, bro. He's ridiculous, fam. He's a winger that has no speed, no strength, no 1v1 ability, cannot take on a man, has no weaker foot, bro. He's a dud. I wanted to have a bit of patience because I wasn't sold on him to begin with. When I was hearing the rumors, we're going to buy Antony, I looked at this guy's game. I watched a few clips. I was like, I'm not sold on this guy. But I have faith in Erik ten Hag. So I'm like, cool, fuck it. 100 mil is not my money, it's the club's money. Yeah, go ahead, buy him. But I wasn't sold on him. So I gave him patience. I gave him time. And even though, I haven't given that much time as of yet, I've seen enough. He offers nothing on a pitch. He doesn't create any chances. He slows down play when the ball gets to him. That guy he's shit, bro, for lack of a better term. He's shit, bro. He's shit. I know man on the fields out here, bro. I know man on the pitches out here 100 times better than this guy, bro. Shit guy, bro. Unoriginal's expert again. That's facts. Man knows this game like the back of my hand, G. This is my game, you know what I'm saying? This is my sport. Understand? Has Cristiano already moved on from United? Yeah, he's moved on. Bro, Ronaldo's playing in Saudi Arabia now. He got the bag. He got the bag. 200 mil a year. Oh, he got the bag. He got the bag. He got the bag. So yeah, man. Going into this game, like I've already said, I predicted that I think Arsenal win on Sunday. Firstly, they're at home, so that's an advantage. And two, Casemiro suspended for that game, which is a huge loss because to me he's our home midfield. Casemiro brings a winner's mentality and a level of football quality that we don't have in our midfield outside of him, to be quite frank with you. And him being suspended on Sunday is a huge loss, man. Because you're telling me we're going to go into a game against Arsenal and their midfield with Fred and McTominay. Guys, to me, that can't really play football. Like, it's going to be... I think there's potential for this game to be ugly for United. Going forward, if Martial isn't fit, I'm worried. I'm worried if Martial isn't fit on Sunday. Because this Weghorst guy runs like he's in a constant dream, fam. Man runs like he's in a dream, bro. No legs. He's 6'4" for nothing because he don't win no headers. Anthony, if he starts, he offers nothing to me. And I just don't think we're ready for a big time like that, man. You know, having someone with this, United have shown me plenty of times they're the same kind of team that even when you have no hope in them to win a particular kind of game, they can do the smash and grab, counter-attacking shit, and they can win. Because somebody like Rashford is an electric outlet. You can one ball over the top can cause issues. But I just think that with the loss of Casemiro, our midfield is going to lack so much quality that I think Arsenal are just going to have their way with us. And so for that reason, I got Arsenal winning that game 3-1. And if Arsenal win that game, any thoughts or hopes you had around United having a title-winning campaign, you can kill that there and then. And what that does for Arsenal is give them a sense of belief, of real belief that they can go on to win this shit, that they can go on to win the Premier League. And that's scary. That's scary. I don't want us to be the team. I don't want United to give them that motivation to go on, that extra belief to go into the league, man. I don't need that. I don't need Arsenal in the league. But yeah, Patrick, the deal went through. Matter of fact, he scored 2 goals last night against PSG in a friendly. So yeah, that deal went through. Officially confirmed. He's playing for Al Sadd, I think, in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, he's getting it back, man. Now, facts. You need a winger who can sprint and widen the field. You need a winger that can open up the pitch, that can stretch the defense, that can offer an outlet, that can run in behind, that can cause issues, that can create openings for the strikers. Exactly, Patrick. You know your stuff. Bro. These are the facts. And Arsenal, why do you see them at the top of the tables? Because they have 2 wingers. They have wingers on either side of the pitch that can do that. That can expand the pitch. That are outlets. That stretch defenses. Create space for the strikers. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is valuable, bro. To win the Premier League, you need that. You look at the City teams. You look at the City teams and the Liverpool team recently that won the Premier League. Salah, Mane on either side. Man City, Sane, Sterling, or Foden and Mahrez, or Grealish. Just a plethora of wingers that can create space and can provide an outlet. Yeah, 200 mil a year, bro. 200. Matter of fact. Let me fact check. Bro, crazy money. Ronaldo got the bag. He got the bag. And I feel you, Patrick, bro. I love the sport too, man. I love the sport too. Let me just fact check for you quickly. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I am looking at it right now. I'm fact checking this for you. My fault. 200 over 2 years. So we signed a 2-year contract with Al Sadd in the Saudi Arabian League. Signed a 2-year deal worth 200 mil. So essentially, he's making 100 mil a year at the age of 38 when he's a cooked player right now. He's a cooked player physically, but the name of Ronaldo, the brand that is Ronaldo, the exposure that he can bring to football in the Middle East, he's well worth the money that they're giving him. 100 mil a year, bro. So, I mean, talk about one last big payday before you go off into the sunset. He got the bag. Yes, facts, Patrick. That's corner shop money for them. That's that 100 mil to give to Ronaldo a year. To them, that's the kind of money your mum used to give you to go buy milk at the local dollar store or some shit like. That's a drop in a bucket for them, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy. But yeah. So yeah, my final predictions. I think if I had to put a scoreline on it, 3-1 to Arsenal. They beat Manchester United and they go 8 points clear at the top. And I truly believe Arsenal in the Premier League this year. That hurts me to say. But listen, drop down in the comments below who you think, who you believe will win the game on Sunday. Your thoughts for the rest of the season. I'm gonna come back with more lives, more football lives as well, for sure. But I appreciate you lot for putting up. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. Please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Lit House. Shout out to Rev. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to you, Patrick. Shout out to G Sutton. Shout out to Southwest Courier. Shout out to Malik. Shout out to Bartram. You know what I'm saying? Who did I forget? Did I say shout out to Southwest Courier? Well, if I did, shout out to him 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang, shout out to the family. Subscribe to all the members of the Lit House too. Important. Subscribe to all the members of the Lit House. Big love. Over and out.